Let me turn this light on. Welcome, returning and new subscribers. Welcome, welcome all. Hope you all rested well yesterday evening. Hope in terms of the stars energy, okay? Nothing but blissful wishes for all of you throughout the day, throughout your nights. I'm just in this deep, blissful state of gratitude. So much gratitude. And while you all join the live, let me, do a little thing over here. Today is actually a white galactic world bridger day in terms of galactic signature. Okay. Which speaks of the tone being galactic. The key words are modeling, integrity, harmonize. The tribe, world bridger, keywords are equalize, opportunity, and death. The affirmation for White Galactic World Bridger, Kin 86, which is for today. I harmonize in order to equalize, modeling opportunity. I seal the store of death with the galactic tone of integrity. I am guided by the power of the heart. And that energy is literally being enhanced with Venus entering Leo, where it allows you to become more loving, heart centered, being able to express what it is that you feel. This is a great time for amusements, parties, dating, performances, and glamour. And my divine feminines, you can certainly feel more empowered and confident. At the same token, we do have a lot of this energy surrounding us where there are sudden changes happening for a major breakthrough. So that way you can enjoy whatever it is that you decide to do from that heart space. So we're going to go into our messages and we're going to see what Source has to say, because this is also a time where you're being your authentic self. You'll notice those who are being their authentic self and those who are not, basically. And you're being guided to connect to those that are in that authenticity. You know what I'm saying? And preparing yourself, or actually removing yourself from what isn't authentic, because that can linger on to you, where you now start to feel doubt for what it is that you're doing. You may not even realize that when you're around certain people, the reason why doubt may even creep in, because more than likely you're around an energy that is inauthentic, not being themselves. Energy is fluid, it can't be destroyed nor created, it's just being transmuted and transformed. So let's see what messages. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that guide and protect me, who are on this path to protect me because they have released their woundings as well. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me as me for you, and I collect the two use our minds back to see, always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Welcome again, everyone. And as you saw, I was shuffling through this deck here, and you see we have the well at the bottom of the deck. Good day, honey. Grand day to you, third eye. But we had the mouse that came out with it, which speaks of Seven of Wands, and this is a wild card, but it's number 41. Now, what I'm picking up from this is you're getting to the very bottom of the energy in motion based off of your current condition, environment, and you're also being guided to do some decluttering, whether it's your phone, whether it's emails, whether it's your home, whether it's social media, you know what I'm saying? And really bringing yourself to a space where you can cleanse so you can be more authentic with self, therefore being honest with yourself. And in order to do that, you have to make sure that you're connected to that frequency to do so. But I'm going to see let's see what comes out here. Let me see what the angels and ancestors have to say first, okay? Angels and ancestors. Split the deck. We have the elder coming through, move beyond ancestral patterns, okay? The eagle, seeing from a higher perspective. The eagle again, with Father Sky, trust in the unknown. And then we have the owl with the shaman. So a lot of strong air element is coming through. So your ancestors, the gods of air, are literally here helping you to transform one, the spirit within you, as well as the air that you're breathing based on the environment. Okay. So let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out here. Ooh, I love it. I love it. The stag, and this is giving me strong protection from your ancestors here. And again, you got that air symbol, the Triskeli, behind this stag, which speaks of trust and thrive. This is the summer here. We are in the summer season. Bask in joy and light. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, follow the voice of your soul. So now we have your cosmic ancestors at the foundation of everything that is shifting for you. However, there's things that are shifting for those who are connected to their ancestors and their spirit guides and cosmic ancestors, elemental gods and spirit guides, but there are also others who are just being guided by their ego. Okay? Now, let me pull one more card here. It is definitely time to move in a new direction. It is definitely the moment for you to move in a new direction. You could be traveling, or there could be certain changes that are occurring in your life at this time that allows you to travel. You may not even realize that this is the path that your life was heading as to why you were on this spiritual journey, or part of the why you were on this spiritual journey. It's because you're here to be a traveler. Some of you have Saturn in Capricorn, so you're definitely a traveler, an astral traveler. It's time to let go of the need to be right and focus more on cause and effect, because it'll connect you to your dreaming journey. It is time for you to make plans and focus and take care of what it is that you must do as guided by your star ancestors, telling you also to be open to healing information. So some of you are receiving a lot of downloads as to alternative healing to assist the collective here. Let's see what else comes through. What's this I wanted to pop? All that glitters, number 16. Now 16 also connects to the Tower card. All that glitters as you connect more to your centers, your chakra centers, unblocking them. You'll begin to see all that does glitter and all that doesn't. Simple as that, okay? So let me pull some numbers here. I want to see what's going on as far as that was fairly quick. Okay. Venus is in Leo. It's Venus Day. It's the Lion's Gate. Listen, it ain't the moment to be getting distracted with foolishness on some real shit. That's why it also came out. Move in a new direction. Move in a new direction. Let your ancestors take care of the rest. You hear me? Message in a bottle. So this could be a lot of signs, different logos that's guiding you to what to do next, especially when it comes to you building a firm foundation. Balance is coming into place in your life, especially wherever you were at a fork in the road, possibly overthinking the situation, delaying yourself from taking action, but that delay was also your protection, teaching you patience here. It's part of a never ending story of discontent and boredom, but now you're embarking on this part of your path where you're about to enjoy your material harvest. Nine of Pentacles, also Venus energy, but in the sign of Virgo. And I feel like you are beginning to connect to your material harvest because you're no longer overextending yourself, or energies that carry the frequency of attachment or overextending, causing you to overextend yourself because you may want to help them because you realize how low of a frequency they may be. But once you pull that energy away, you begin to now fully materially harvest whatever it is deep within your core, within your heart chakra, because you no longer have this static around you. And then we got memories of love and then a loyal heart. So this is what I'm saying now. Okay, I'm about to pull some love cards because let me go to the love cards because this is obviously a moment for the collective to bask in joy, be light as a feather. When your heart is light as a feather, you pass the test of judgment through the underworld, to going through the transformation, right? Let's see what the love cards have to say. Let's see what the love cards have to say. Because that was a lot for a gematria right now. You feel me? It's 1443, but it's about to be 1444. So we can definitely look at that number. Let's see. What is the message here pertaining to love for the collective? What must the collective know, beloved Venus? Love yourself first. Love yourself first. Let me grab the whisperers. Hold on. They. Let me see. Let's grab the whisperers. Don't forget to like the video, my loves. Wash your hands before entering this here humble abode, royal abode, rather. Humble, yes, but only humble to the cosmic energies, not to human beings. Real is real. 1444, 244 right now. This is my final day of my fast, y'all. I'm so excited. You know what was being brought to my attention too? Y'all already know this, but I'm going through it physically, and it feels like when I'm running the 400, because that is the most amazing race and connection to life itself, because it is an extremely tactical race. You can't, that's one event. I mean, all the events in track and field when it comes to the track, even the field events, you want to make sure you're performing the way that you perform. Bliss since God is the. You want to make sure you're performing the way that you perform, so that way you can reach your destination, your goals. Because you can end up with an injury performing like another athlete or performing the way someone else does. So what's being brought to my attention on my final day of the fast, I'm like, oh shit, this feels like the final 50 meters of the 4 where you at 350. Now your body has up to 300 meters of raw speed. The 400 is a sprinter's race now, but it's a long sprinting race. So once you hit that 300 meters, it feels like the final day of a task that you have to complete, a task that you have to that let me put it, not so much a task that you have to complete, but a goal that you set for yourself, rather. A goal that you set for yourself. And right before you get to that mark where you can now take it to the next level or it ends, it can become something that, you might be triggered to stop sooner than you're supposed to. It's the same way it feels that last fucking 100 meters in the 400. Because when I tell you the way that lactic acid hits your ass when you're running that 400, you be ready to stop by the time you hit 300 meters. But your ass got to keep going because you don't want to be listed as one of those athletes, those athletes that's listed as did not finish when it's time for the results to come. So that also, you know, had me in this face. I was like, oh shit. Because when you see your name on a list of results and it says do not finish, I felt the same energy that if someone decided to fast for a certain amount of days and didn't complete it because it was challenging, everything that's worth having in this life, my love, is going to come with the challenge. But the way you respond to that challenge really determines a lot for yourself, where you're at mentally and where you're at in your heart space. And when I mean where you're at in your heart space, what are you willing to do for the love that you have for yourself, for the goals that you set for yourself? Especially when it comes to, you know, your well being. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to athletics, now that can change because there's a lot of things that are external that can shift. But it was definitely something that I was just like, yo, that's the same shit somewhat though. You gotta keep pulling that leg up. When I say pulling that leg up, because the proper mechanics of running is to pull, not to push. But yes, let's see what the whispers of love have to say along with this message to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. What's the message of love here? Forgiveness. Okay, that takes a major load off 29. Some of you may have a Venus placement at 29 degrees, and I'm seeing this as a galactic, cosmic empress. And you're here on this planet Earth to realize that nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So, and letting go of past disappointments here, this could be your current divine counterpart, or this could be the energy that's coming towards you, is reminding you that nothing is going to be gained in our union if you're holding on to past disappointments in any area of your life. Because it doesn't have to be the same area of life, but the energy, again, energy cannot be created nor destroyed, it's just transformed and transmuted. So whatever you have going on in one area of life without even realizing it, unless you're truly paying attention, if you're paying attention, you're really going to be the one to release what you must release so that way it doesn't connect to other areas of your life. But if you're not doing that, then obviously this is where now you would take the moment to reflect and see what is it that's not allowing you to attract the love that you want, and also connecting that to your self-respect as well. So love yourself first, forgiveness, and then at the bottom of the deck of this, we got forgiving and learning now too. It says as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So allowing bygones to be bygones, it's a beautiful moment to watch who walks away and out of your life because they was gonna do that regardless. And some of you already had that, you know, you already knew within your intuition that this would happen at some point, or there would have to be a disconnect, but it's all for the greater good. Sometimes it can be for the greater good of all. When I say sometimes, because the energy that is not aware of operating from their heart space and operating from the ego, that sometime may be at a later moment, which means there are going to be other karmic lessons that they have to undergo in order to fully reach this point of forgiveness and to fully let go of past disappointments. So that way, when they connect to someone who is really operating from the heart and willing to assist at any cost, they're able to see them for exactly for who they are and not who they think they are based on past disappointments. So let's see what else we got going on here. Focus on love. Ashe, let's do this. Look for the amazement in everyone. Look for the amazement in everyone. And if you are looking at the amazing parts within others, even if they can't see within themselves, there's something that's going to trigger you to disconnect from particular frequencies, and do so with love. Focus on love. Okay. Then we got here at the bottom, do something for someone, but be mindful not to overextend yourself. Give your attention to another. Okay. So this could also be, stop giving your attention to people who don't deserve you. Okay. Welcome, Divine Influence 333. It's time to stop giving that energy off to people who don't deserve you, especially if you realize from the jump, like you'll know that shit from the jump. But a lot of you who are also like myself, you have this really open heart where you want to assist people. And sometimes that assistance could be detrimental to those that you are assisting because they're not aware of the level you're at when it comes to the cosmos and why you're even on this planet. Okay, so focus on love, focus on forgiveness, releasing past disappointments. The ascended masters are here to take care of what has to be taken care of. Hence, I'm here delivering these messages for you. Okay, so it's another part of the reason why I really stay to myself. If it's not myself, it's my divine counterpart. Because there's a lot of love to give, but there's also a lot of disappointment that's flowing through the collective that comes off as envy, jealousy, and all this other low vibrational frequencies that don't even have to be that way if one is operating from their true authentic self and connecting to their spirit guides or doing the work so that way they're able to connect to their spirit guides, because in not all cases people are truly connected to their ancestors. Because people ancestors will pop up and be like, give them this message. I can't do that. They're not prepared for that because there are literally certain people that are in other realms that want to help those, the collective that are on this planet, to shift, but not everybody's prepared for certain information. Okay, and that's something to take heed of. If you are in human design a projector, you have information that is beyond this world, beyond this world. Okay, so it's an energy where you would have to wait, but it doesn't mean that you're not doing the work that you must do, so that way those who are in need of your assistance can find you. Okay, so, and also those who find that assistance, be very mindful as to the gift that you're being given when you're connecting to someone who tells you the truth about yourself in the way you respond to them. Be very mindful of that. Okay? because that's something else that's been coming through where it's like, even as I'm speaking of it, I don't really like talking about it, but that's something that's not, it's not a choice for me. This is something that has to be said. Be very mindful of those who come with a high caliber of information and connection to their tools and the way that they assist you, that when you hear the truth, you are not prepared to hear it in the way that your soul wants you to hear it, but because you're so disconnected from the soul, you start to feel like someone is spiritually attacking you or some shit, when you're just spiritually attacking yourself with your own demons. You got a whole demon slayer out here, okay? So it's time to focus on the love, all right? The forgiveness, to release the past disappointment, loving yourself, okay? And then let me get one more here. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective, number 15, because you can be tempted to not see it from a fresh perspective here. Some of you are really and truly about to embark on the most amazing part of your life, your spiritual journey, where you're connecting with people who are, one, respectful for you to even recognize that they have a loyal heart. You've gone through the process and the stages to have to um, go through a journey to see if this is actually balanced, if this person is actually loyal, or if there's someone who is really out here perceiving to be someone that they're not. And it's through that journey that you're able to see it. So that way you're able to clear out any emotions connected to memories when it comes to love. So that way you can now have the love that you are asking for. Okay? So, because as long as any of that energy is lingering still within your system, then you're going to be disconnected from your heart space, therefore being disloyal to your own heart. We don't want to do that, obviously. So, let me look at 1444 in the gematria list. I'm going to see what's going on here. I feel like there's a powerful message that's about to come through with this. Yes, we can. What should I do? Level the playing field. Family in heaven shocked. My beloved is mine. Chosen by the Holy Ghost. I love you, babe. Knight of Swords. Some of you could have a counterpart that's coming in who's one of the messengers of the gods. And they're not going to go one moment or 1 second without telling you how much they truly love you. You know what I'm saying? This is also an energy where you're going to feel it already, where it doesn't even have to be said, because that's how deeply and unconditional it is. But them even saying it to you is still, uh, listen, the vibe I'm feeling right now, this that type of energy where you realize everything that's going on, you realize who you truly are, you get yourself empress empered out. Even if you don't step out, you have a moment for yourself in the evening, in the afternoon, in the day, however you want to do this, and you really love upon yourself. You take a great look at yourself and say, that's who I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm here for. I am glad I experienced all that I experienced, because now I've been able to reach this here moment where I can love, appreciate myself with the utmost honor. Listen. Let's see what else. Look at that wedding. Some of you could be getting invited to a wedding, and this is where you do meet the one. Or you and your divine counterpart are going to a wedding, and that wedding just sends the frequency through the both of you to take it to a higher level of commitment. Listen, Venus is in Leo. So, okay. Finances and career. Okay. Love yourself first, and then we have finances and career, then we got worth waiting for. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Why is that? Why is finances and career an issue for the collective when it comes to love right now? I'm definitely going to pull some tarot cards for some of the messages from that gematria list here too. Why is finances and career an issue for the collective? Okay, being happy with the tools that you currently have. This also speaks of the ego, you not feeling like you are enough, but you're more than enough here. At the bottom of the deck there, we got the Two of Swords, Moon and Libra. So being at a stalemate, again, when it comes to the energy and motion or emotions that are flowing through when it comes to partnerships. And like it said, your very first card, love, forgiveness. Drop that shit. Drop it off. Just say, you know what? Source, do what you must do and let it go. I release it all. Because nothing is going to be gained by you holding on to past disappointments. Let me see what else. Tell me more here. But on another side, yeah, some of you are really in your head here when it comes to finances and career. And all you're really doing is self-sabotaging yourself. So what is the solution for the collective? What is the solution here? What is the solution? What is the solution for this? What is the solution for this? What is the solution? Wow. Make sure you're make sure you're surrounding yourself with those who love you. This is what I was saying at the very beginning. Being mindful of who you surround yourself with. If you're not in this space, if you find that you step into a level of doubt, it's kind of like, okay, if someone's has an upset stomach, one of the ruling factors that you can look at is, okay, so what did you eat the last 2 days? What did you consume the last 2 days? When it comes to whatever is putting you in this frequency of self-sabotaging thoughts, because the solution to this is to focus on where you're receiving support, where your happiness lies within you, because this is Mars and this speaks of Mercury. Now we have Mercury in Virgo, which is going to help you to organize yourself. So again, with the decluttering, so there could be some level of decluttering that you may want to do in order to remove any stagnant energies that may be connected to you self-sabotaging yourself, because you have amazing energy flowing around you, waiting to link up with you, waiting to connect with you. And we definitely got worth waiting for at the bottom of the deck, right? And then it says keep an open mind and let go of control issues, so that way you're able to have a heart-to-heart conversation, because now it is safe for you to love. Give your relationship a chance, starting with the relationship with yourself by doing what? Releasing and healing the past. You'll be able to experience more love in your present moment. Okay? So let me go back to this gematria list, because there's something in that list that I feel like that is definitely calling out right now. Give me a second. Let me look back at it again. Some of you could be doing that too. You realizing that your body is definitely shifting. Is this going through a beautiful change? Let me see. Family in heaven is shocked about what? When it comes to the collective, what is the family in heaven shocked about for the collective? What is the family in heaven shocked about for the collective? Ashe, beloved. Ashe. Ooh. What is the family in heaven shocked about for the collective? It was just 303 too. Either your living environment is going to have an upgrade in terms of energy, or you could be relocating to an area that is that way. What is the family in heaven shocked about for the collective? What is the family? Whoa, the way you handle deception and envy in your life. This is the moon in Aquarius. So immediately, this speaks of generational wounds, and this is why the family in heaven is shocked. Why are they shocked? Because what I'm getting from this already is like, okay, they're part of our bloodline. We did what we could do, but we knew that there was more to do. And I feel like that has a lot to do with social relationships and certain partnerships that, ancestors of the past may have kind of slipped a little bit, where now it becomes a part of your life. But when it became a part of your life, this is where you began to do the self-work to go through this massive change in your life, so you don't have to experience what you just recently experienced, because it's been taxing on your mind, body, spirit, disconnecting you from your soul now. And they're also shocked as to the way you're being more cautious in your life right now too, collective, when it comes to your core values. Somebody in here, you moving in a way right now that, again, your ancestors in heaven are like, oh yeah, I see why you're a chosen one, because that's the next line here right after that. For 1444, it says chosen by the Holy Ghost. And then it says, I love you, babe, Knight of Swords. Some of you are saying goodbye to an energy forever that they felt like, okay, all right. So this is a vibe where your ancestors can assist you to a certain point. Thereafter, you have to decide what you're going to do from there before they can assist you further, because it's basically like levels to it. You know what I mean? It's like, this is where following the voice of your soul comes in. If you are following the voice of your soul, you're following the voice of your higher self, which is your physical self, which also means that you've gone through the dark night of the soul to merge the two. And in merging the two, you also disconnect yourself from the mental programming that they're separate. And in doing that, you're also disconnecting from frequencies that are connected to that past way of doing things. And this is what I mean. As simple as I said that, when it comes to a physical experience, it may not seem as such as you're processing shit. And this is why they're so shocked. Because they realize that you handled a level of deception and envy where now they can, this level of protection you're about to receive from the ancestral realm, because you're stepping into this refined level of authenticity for yourself. This ain't the vibe that people want to sit here and try to do what you do, because trying is an insult to doing. The fact that they were going to do that is more of an insult. Look at this. 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Soulmate energy. So this could be, it definitely gave a sun sign and a moon sign. Give me a second. It says Pisces, Sun, Sagittarius, Moon. Hold up. Because y'all know I inspect the gadget up in here. Hold on. Let me look at Pisces season. 1 second. So this was February 24th to the 25th. February 24th to the 25th. I feel like you're receiving a reward from that moment. Something you did in February, you're receiving a reward for now. Let me see. And this is right before this would be right before the new moon in Pisces. Oh shit. Okay, makes sense. All right. So, okay, new moon in Pisces. We're approaching the full moon in Pisces, which occurs during Virgo season. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Here we are then. This card is peeping through just like this. Spirit of fun to shine. Allow your spirit of fun to shine. This is the playfulness card? Yeah. And Venus is in Leo. It just gave me a vision of a little girl playing house by herself and having the time of her life. So cute. Welcome, Alberta. Yo, wait a minute. Hold up. All right, so they're shocked as to the way you handle this. This is Moon in Aquarius now. We just had a full moon in Aquarius. And the new moon in Aquarius was earlier in February. This would have been February 1st. Okay, February 1st, new moon in Aquarius. There was a completion that came about for this full moon, but that completion only comes with forgiveness. Nothing, forgiveness and loving yourself first. Okay? Because this is all about the self right now. Because there could be things that you want that is only connected to a past cycle in your life. And this seems like something that happens within your bloodline where there seems to be this um, addicting attraction that has to come to an end. Look at that. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, walking away from what no longer serves you. Let's see, what else? Six of Pentacles, Moon in Taurus. Why are they shocked? Why are you shocked about the collective with the Seven of Swords? Fucking star. Because you healed. Listen, it's 313 right now. 313 is a 10 of Cups, which is Mars in Pisces, the use and action of your willpower, connection to your faith in the unknown, letting go the need to be right, and focusing more on cause and effect. This is also 717, which also popped through on this on the timer here. I gotta play this back and see when that 717 came through. I say that shit now, I may not even do it, but if I do, I'll let you know in the next live what I saw. To pluck, gather grapes, which speaks of abundance. For some of you, the God body within you got so tired that it decided, I'm sick of this shit. I'm about to do this shit myself if you ain't gonna pay attention to me. And the way they came through, they were ravens coming to you as messengers, because that's also here for 1444. Wow. Okay. The words of the Bible. Let me see what this is talking about. Give me a second. Give me a second. 14. A wall or fence, when it comes to the Hebrew lexicon, a wall or fence instead of boundaries. It was all grown with thorns, and nettles had covered the face thereof, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. That's what they're shocked about, that you were able to break down certain walls. You see what is going on. I am not gonna lie to you. Okay. Change the subject real quick. I am tasting so many different meals and recipes at this time. When I tell you I'm about to go off when I break this fast, I just have to say that. Let's continue to your reading. Just have to mention that. But this, it is definitely worth it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Let me see something. Hold on. Ezekiel 42. The chambers were in the thickness of the wall of the court toward the east, over against a separate place, and over against the building. So think about your rising sign. Your rising sign is like whatever your rising sign is, you built up a wall when it came to that part of your personality. But this situation caused you to break that wall down, to heal, to now set healthy boundaries. And what about the healing are you shocked about? What about it? The Two of Wands, because some of you were definitely at a major crossroads again with this Mars energy. Because this will be right after the Ten of Cups. Mars and Aries. Going from Mars and Pisces to Mars and Aries. Looking at the world differently. Yo, listen. This is what I'm saying. Whoever you are, look how these cards came out. Let me see. All of the messages that you're receiving in the bottle. This is Aquarius, because this is also an Aquarius card, because that's a large bird. So all of the messages that you're receiving to connect the dots were allowing you to build a firm foundation, which also means that you were breaking things down because you realized the connection you had to the earth, the core of the earth and the heavens with this mountain. Remember, we finished last night live with the mountain. Okay, so building that firm foundation. This is also the Four of Pentacles. So stepping away from what you had to step away from in order to heal and balance out the situation, especially wherever you were at a fork in the road. 213 could also be significant too. And 213 is Saturn in Pisces, walking away from what no longer serves you. Every single crossroads was signaling what you had to walk away from by you analyzing why you even felt emotionally that you were at a crossroads. The thinker, 44. So you have here the heavens now controlling your thoughts. Well, I'm not going to say controlling, assisting you with your thoughts as you were breaking down certain walls that were already present, that wasn't allowing you to see, first and foremost, that you have an ability to fly. You know? Oh, wow. Then we have TikTok. So, you spent a lot of time here thinking about a situation that was also a form of protection, helping you to build patience. Hi, my goddess Fatima, my love. Welcome. And part of this patience, learning this the whole entire time that you were realigning with what patience means to you, is what you do while you wait. When it comes to those in heaven that are shocked, they are realizing that this lesson has been a never ending story. 37, we got Gemini, Libra, Mercury, Venus. Yeah, core values. So I'm speaking to healers, however you want to label yourself, as um, a spiritual worker. There has been a never-ending story in the way you perceive your core values, what brings you emotional security, the way you express that to, let's say, siblings or cousins, and how you may feel like the black sheep or the only one that does what you do. But there has come this point where there's never, it's like the beginning and end are set. Like the dash in between speaks of the journey itself, right? Whatever was considered never ending, you decided to handle the process that's here in between with this dash, right? And ending a major cycle or a story that has been passed down within the bloodline. Followed by, was it this? Yes. Discontent and boredom. You definitely experienced a lot of that when it came to the emotions connected to the root of you, because this is moon Cancer, or emotions connected to you as it relates to your ancestors, because Cancer relates to the fourth house, and the fourth house is the house of your ancestors. The polar opposite to that, Capricorn, would be the 10th house, which speaks of all of the lifetimes you had, your soul has had in connection to the fourth house and the physical of your ancestors, lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. This is going into that energy of this ain't your first time here type of vibes. And then you have material harvest with your halo, though. You really out here with this halo now. This has come the time at this moment for you to enjoy your abundance. The moment is here. The moment is right now. 9 speaks of completion. 9 is also Jupiter energy, which speaks of expansion, which also connects you to your north node. So part of that never-ending story where your ancestors in heaven who may have depended on you to fulfill this part of the mission in order for them to ascend as well. Okay? Because you definitely are on your path here. And then we got memories of love and a loyal heart. So I'm gonna look at this number, 635. Let me see something. Let me see what's going on over here. 635, which T3. 635. Wow. It's speaking of Esther, the star, tribe of Benjamin, which connects to the ninth house, celestial wolf. So you were able to develop you're clear of your sense of smell, and every something about whatever it is that you smell is also part of messages in the bottle for you. Okay, so that way you can break these karmic repetitive cycles that just puts you back into your south node. But you, in this lifetime, whenever you reach this crossroads, each and every time your gifts are being reactivated for you to shift with healing. You've been shifting before, but not with the healing. Okay? This is why your natal chart is also a key point to your guidance. So whenever you have anything going on in your life, you can see it for what it is and not see it as something that's happening to you, but for you. So your ass can get on the path of your north node, your true north star. Okay, what it is. Okay. Like it says, if you really want to experience unconditional love, nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments now. Nothing. Now, nothing could be a lot of things as well. Because nothing is a space of creation. It's dark like the womb. And you have to be mindful that whenever you're at a crossroads and you can't really see where you're going next, that this is where patience come in and seeing things from a higher perspective, because you're in a dark space. It's like you're in the womb of the reality you want to give birth to as you're going through the dark night of the soul. So at that moment, you want to make sure, kind of like conceiving a child and allowing it to go through its process before birth, making sure that you're feeding it the proper nutrients. You're doing the things that's going to allow every part of that being to develop in the most healthy way possible. And anything and everything is possible as long as you're willing to do it. Because the only thing that you cannot do, and that's the motto for this here soul tribe, the only thing that you cannot do is what you don't do. Simple as that. You can give yourself reasons as to why, but that's not what the motto is. The only thing that you cannot do is what you don't do. So 635 in gematria. Let me see what messages come out of there based off of that. So they were shocked that you were able to do this. You've done it. Now, when it comes to memories of love and respect and loyalty, we got number 635. Let me see what messages are coming through. 635. There are no coincidences. Absolutely. True goddess. Okay. Aquarian Messiah. The anointed one comes. Brain eating medications. This is being mindful of what it is that you're telling yourself when it comes to certain memories you have of love, especially when it comes down to an extreme liar. There's a reason why they presented themselves into your life. This could have something to do with helping you to connect to your North Node, your Neptune, but also strengthening your core values, Venus energy. Let me see. The Jackal. Wow, Anubis. Final solution. What's the final solution here for the collective as it relates to memories of love, respect, and loyalty? What is the final solution here at this current moment? Then we have the daughter of God here. The second sun, as in the solar sun. What's the final solution here? The final solution, when it's basically what I said just now. We got Mercury and Taurus coming through here. The final solution depends on what you do with your personal development of these moments when you felt like you were left out in the cold or you were being misjudged or mistreated. Things are happening for you, through you. But because they're happening through you doesn't mean it's happening to you. You can perceive it as such. Because, you can feel it. But when you're seeing things from a higher perspective, you start to realize, oh, this is happening for me to shift something, because there could be a karmic lesson that you're learning from a past life where things that were done to you in this life, you've done to somebody else. I guess I see you next lifetime. That fits for what lessons you have to overcome as well. What's for you will always be for you. But that doesn't mean this lifetime, depending on how you go about the way that you're living, especially if you're holding on to past disappointments. You know what I'm saying? So the final solution is to focus here on this Ace of Wands. You have the safe haven. You can create a safe haven for yourself. You know that already, though. You know what you know, but use what you know. Use what you know with the power that's been given to you, the life force and vitality. Because this is Aries. You got to know who you are in order to really see things from a higher perspective. As long as you're focusing on someone else's journey and emulating someone else's path, you're always going to hit a wall. And the walls are going to get harder and harder the more you continue to do that. Or comparing yourself to, why is it that you have to go? Why not you? Why not you? You're the chosen one, so why not you? You already heard the previous message. Family in heaven in shock. Because they already have a play out of the way that you have, the opportunity you have to shift whatever's going on in your life. Even if it is ancestral, because that was one of the first cards that appeared through the ancestors deck. The elder moved beyond ancestral patterns. Welcome, beloved. You know what I'm saying? So look at that. The tower at the bottom of the deck. What's under it? Polar opposites. So this is major balance between your physical and your spiritual. Welcome, beloved. Balance between your spirit, your spiritual body, and your physical body. Leo is the physical representation of Leo is the physical representation of Aquarius, the spiritual. First house to sixth house is the physical houses. Seventh house to the 12th house speaks of the spiritual houses. So let's see what else comes through here. There's some other numbers that I want to pull through, so give me a second. Let me see, 2924, forgiveness. We're going to do 2915, forgiveness and practicing compassion. And we're going to see what messages come through. One with the magician, I see it. $29.15. You have discovered the truth. And the honky. And it's 3:33. There's that. Okay. What is connected to this truth, angels and ancestors? I'm going to take the angels and ancestors back up. Okay. Wow. I'm loving this. This is that full moon in Aquarius. You have discovered the truth. 1926 also shows up there. Let me see what 2915 is. The lexicon numbers. A coating, a plaster, okay, that which the cover up. You've been know the truth of the cover up. And that's why you're, oh shit, okay. This just gives me a whole nother vibes of ancestors who aren't, listen, the same way you have people around you who may not appreciate you for all that you are, you could have ancestors in another realm that are still operating that way. So these could be the ones that are also shocked. Just saying. That ain't for everybody. Don't go thinking that shit. Oh my, no. Let me see. What is the truth for angels and ancestors? What do they now know? What do you want them? Give the collective clarity about what this truth is when it comes to their knowing. What is this truth? It's allowing you to forgive and connect to compassion. There goes the raven. About what you have to release when it comes to the old so you can rest or put it to rest. The foundation of it, wow, seeing beyond the current situation, the seer. There's a reason why I mentioned the projector. Some of you have to check your human design and see if you are a projector. Because you could be causing unnecessary stress in your life, or you're feeling like the Five of Pentacles because you would have to wait for an invitation. So you're more so a major authentic creator. You're here to put the information out, and those who gravitate towards you seeking that information, they do, but they also got to be mindful as to the way they treat you when they realize the truth. Because some people say they want to hear the truth, but when they hear the truth, they don't like it. Better be real with yourself. What else about this pass here? So they can move on, baby. Wow, the high priestess and be the light. You got the cat and the owl and the raven. Shit. Look at them. I want to see the gematria of that. Hold on. Ain't gonna do me like this. This is great. Harness your mystic power. Release the old and rest. Be the light. Okay. Cat, owl. $1900, 804, 134. Humanity is awakening. Yeah, so this is a collective thing that's happening, and this has a lot to do with the Aquarius full moon energy. Outside the circles of time, Moldavite. Some of you could be working with Moldavite, and this is what's also bringing in this truth, because that crystal will definitely do it. That Moldavite ain't nothing to play with. That ain't no clear quartz now. That shit is not no clear quartz. No offense to you, clear quartz, but you know the vibes. Holy Queen of the 49 Gates. Who is this? Holy Queen of the... Hold up. Holy Queen listens to you, Goddess D. Thank you for your currency exchange, my love. Appreciate you. May that return to you infinite fold, my love. You already know. Holy Queen of the 49 Gates. Love you, honey. Well, the 50 gates of understanding, representing 50 spiritual channels. Ooh, somebody crown chakra is busting wide open. Wide open. Thank you again, honey. Goddess D. Let me see. Wow, this joint speaks of fasting. So this is for some of you who have at least fasted for 24 hours or plan on doing it. This is you basically allowing yourself to connect with your soul and let the ego know, like, this is who's boss, the soul, not you. You know what I'm saying? So the pipeline between heaven and earth. Thank you for your amazing currency exchange, my beloved Santron. Peace and blessings always to you. I love y'all so much. You already know. Infinite fold return on that. This tribe is definitely the prosperous, abundant tribe. We gonna keep that rolling over here. being accountable for self and making it do what it do. 'Cause let's see what else comes through here. I'm about to go to my cards right now. Let me look back at the gematria. What is it? Cat, owl, and raven. A seducing spirit of Jezebel. That could also be where your family in heaven is also shocked, because that's a very strong spirit of seduction. Now, used incorrectly, it can disconnect you from your sacred spiritual center. But also, this is like the energy of Lilith as well, where you're connecting to your primordial energy. Again, with the truth. Yeah, see, really connecting to the divine feminine. And connecting to the divine feminine means that we're bringing in more nurturing, creative energy into the world. You know what I mean? Wow. I picked these up and the shaman popped through. So some of you are definitely shamans here. Okay. Trust in higher forces, harness the mystic power. All of this truth has been revealed so you can connect to your shamanistic ways. And then you have trust your instincts, which comes from your solar plexus. Venus is in Leo, so you have this strong connection between um, your solar plexus, and Venus also connects to Taurus, which would be the throat chakra, which is where your intuition is. So I feel like that 14444 is like 1444 is it's your cosmic ancestors guiding the voice of your soul for you to be able to follow it. Because, like you saw here in the star ancestor card of this deck, you also had the three pyramids, the Great Pyramids, the Giza pyramids. The Great Pyramid would be the biggest one. So, yeah, this also talks about Mercury, Venus, and Saturn. And Saturn is an outer planet. Mercury and Venus are things that you handle yourself. So the sun, moon, um, Venus, Mars, Mercury, I didn't say it in order. Those are all personal aspects of yourself. And Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, those are all external. This is where you're affected by those based on the environment that you're in. Now, you also have surround yourself with protective energy. So some of you trust your instincts when it's telling you, to do certain things to protect yourself. Yourself, don't focus on who you're protecting yourself from. Protect yourself, because you can also pass on misjudgment as to who you're protecting yourself from when they're actually here to help you. And this is part of being told the truth and not wanting to hear the truth. That type of vibe. Stay rooted and grounded here. Connect to the earth. Put your feet in the grass. It's time for you to enjoy success and happiness. Here we got the mountain again. And connect with your emotions. Connect with what it is that you're feeling here. Because it's really sending off the signals about all the truth that you have to know at this current moment. It may not be truth that you want to hear, but let me tell you something. Take it as it is. You don't have to follow anyone's advice, but just listen. You know what I'm saying? Just listen. 3, 4, 5 on the timer. Wow. Let's go to the tarot spread. I said I was going to pull my cards. I'm going to do that right now. Okay. That was just a box. That was just a box. So, okay. That felt like a delivery you're not expecting. Doesn't have to be a package. It just could be like the message in the bottle. There could be a sign for what you asked for. Because remember, we were saying when you're asking your guides to assist you on the proper direction where you're supposed to go, they're about to give you a sign. It's gonna sound just like how that box just fell. Like that's how that's the impression it's given right now. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see what my cards are saying for you. Let me hold up. Let's clear this space here, y'all. It's like what must be done is being done right now. It's all for, the betterment of you though. Okay, here we go. A secret is being exposed because this card wanted to come out. Something concealed, a secret thing. It's the initiation process. So I feel like this is a part of your abundance that has been held on to until you cleared the path so that way you can enjoy it fully. Yeah, invisible forces at work. Lagos. Invisible forces at work. What do we have here for the collective? What do we have here for the collective? Love it. Definitely a rebirth. And that's what's been concealed because that's the first one that came out. Definitely with the magician aspect of yourself. And it says it here too. This is the rune that states it. The beginning and end are set. What's in between is yours. Nothing is in vain. All is remembered. Nothing is in vain. All is remembered. People can remove whatever it is that they want to remove when you were connected to them, but that's not missed by the Most High, especially if you're here as an ascended master. Let me see what else. You have overtone with the essence of radiance. This could have something to do with an Aries here or the I am that I am. We have overtone. Let me see what solar seal comes out with that. So we have Aries, which speaks of cardinal. It's a cardinal sign. It's the ancient god of war. Speaks of I am, the first house of self, what you present and what others see. And it's also the lens for your natal chart. Okay. Aries, first house is the lens for your natal chart. The day connected to Aries is Tuesday. numbers are 1 and 9. The metal is iron. Depending on when your birthday is, you could be connected to Aries as far as Mars, Sun, Venus, or Jupiter. Okay, this is connected to sheeps and rams. Got Aries. Definitely have a breakthrough coming in here. Wow. It says remove thyself is the key. Okay. Awakening, enlightenment, and visibility. This is giving me a frequency also that some of you are so divinely protected that your ancestors have warned certain people, disconnect yourself or I'm going to disconnect you. That's for some, not all. Then we have here, time is an illusion that once revealed is lovingly embraced nonetheless. Transmutation, unity, non-dual reality, attaining the mystical moment through penetration of the secret of non-duality, the gift of Odin, beginning and ending. I want to get some more here on this. Give me 1 second. We need to look at the gematria for that. We do. You're being inspired to create as far as poetry, music, or other ways of expressing yourself. You have a gift to do that, and you're being called to do it at this time. You're being given the gift of wisdom and magic to work in performing arts, poetry, music, acting. Let me see what the I love the energy that's in this live today though, for real. Gift of Odin. Diamond hands. Aries hands, powerful hands. Everything you touch turns into gold because Aries is the Ace of Wands. You've got that's basically with the solution of the truth of it all. The message that we got before. Everything you touch turns into a masterpiece. Everything you touch becomes a masterpiece. It's 122 right now. It was just 122.55. Everything you touch turns into a masterpiece. This is the energy of an architect, a builder, Sashat, Thoth. The stars are aligning because you are generational wealth and you have all of the tools of and for success, y'all. This breakthrough is about to be, I'm telling you, the way that box dropped, that's no coincidence. That was another message. There never is a coincidence over here either. Then we have the white dog. All right, let me see what this is talking about. White dog. You are connected to the North Polar family. So let me look at the white zone for the polar family. Sound, the chromatics. Sound and colors. Something with sound and colors. This is the zone of the compassionate one, and you got that message here. Practice compassion. You're the solar prophetic of Mercury. You're the outbreath of Mercury. You're a messenger. Everything you do has to do with you giving messages to the collective that come straight from the heavens. You're connected to so much love. The point of influx of solar logos, love frequencies. Psychogeographic influence could be North Pacific Ocean, easternmost Siberia, ancient land bridge of ancient land bridge to North America, shamanic migration of ancient Amerindians, Alaska, Mount Kinley. And there's a time of the year, there goes at number 49 again though. There's a time of the year in Alaska where there's 17 hours of sunlight, 17 the star. Some of you may want to, think about doing that, experiencing 17 hours of sunlight, traveling to Alaska. That's not for everybody, obviously, but if that makes sense to you, then hey, I'm just here to provide you with the message, bro. Let me see. Wow. Hold on. And as far as the polar family, you're the family that receives. So whatever it is that you receive, pain and suffering, you're literally designed to receive that, to transform it into the most beautiful masterpiece. It says here you are resolutely individual and separate. You are the archetype of a human being with the forceful intention to find integral individuation. You are guided towards perfection by your intuition, your distinct behavior, and your charisma. You have a lot of power that is hidden within you, waiting to be challenged and awakened. You have an intense longing to transcend your human form by merging with the entire universe. Come through, source. The key is hidden within. Allow yourself to dive into inner wholeness despite any apparent separation. Allow yourself to dive into inner wholeness despite any apparent separation. You are a fractal and a reflection of the divine template. Who the fuck is this in here? You going to listen, okay? Wow. You're about to have a breakthrough through this enlightenment that you've had in this awakening. The power of the heart with the white dog, solar seal white dog. And you know what? I'm gonna do this one right now too. White overtone dog. It's definitely a white world bridger day. That's another reason why my ass so tapped in here now. Because I'm a world bridger, white world bridger myself. So let's see. As far as the tone is concerned, with the overtone, core purpose, central intent, foundation, place of centeredness, simplicity, acceptance of your humanness. So yeah, you're really like a galactic being out here. It's five. Five is the, because it's overtone, moon tone five, it's overtone. Moon tone five is overtone. Five is the ray of the center, the first bar, the foundation of humanity in the individual self. I'm going to say that again. Five is the ray of the center. So look like this. The first bar, the foundation of humanity in the individual self. Step into the center of your crystalline core. What do you find there? What is your foundation, your core purpose, your central intent, your individual vision? These are great questions you can ask yourself today. Step into the center of your crystalline core. What do you find there? What is your foundation, your core purpose, your central intent, and your individual vision? What are they? Use this vision as an access to the truth at your stellar core. See yourself as an ever expanding hub of truth and light. You are the center of your own universe. Remember that there is great wisdom to be found within the human form. In genuine acceptance of your humanness, you find your foundation in the individual self. Turn inward and bring more light into your form. Discover the foundation of your sacred center. In meditation, receive the serenity of the Unus Mundi, the place of perfect centeredness. In letting go of who you think you are, you become who you actually are. And letting go of who you think you are, you become who you actually are. Be simple. You are always sitting in the center. You are the Zen master, centered in beginner's mind. That overtone energy is immaculate. Okay. The white dog speaks of one of the gifts of the white dog is the calling in and recognition of other companions of destiny, other beings with the same longing or waiting to meet and acknowledge you, beings who can see you as you authentically are. When you have truly been seen, you feel empowered, and the remembrance of a shared sacred trust is ignited. This is a natural process, divinely designed for recognition through vibrational affinity, freed from personal expectations. Also, white dog can be seen as an access point for developing relationships with guides, totems, allies, and guardians. There are many ways to work with these spiritual guides, including guided visualization, shamanic journeys, and meditation. A useful construct is viewing them as aspects of yourself, part of your life stream that is asking to be integrated. Remember, there is no other. In this grand adventure, you are being asked to embody all that you are. Profound insights are garnered through shared purpose and relationship with others who are willing to be in their truth and integrity above the light and shadow aspects they perceive in themselves. It also talks about white dogs signaling breakthrough, which is daggers. White dog signals a breakthrough in your life, new beginnings, new perceptions, new allies, and social relationships. As you express more authentically who you are, you draw your true family closer to you. With your guides and companions, you have the ability to manifest your inspired visions and dreams. Recognize the eyes and hearts that spark the remembrance of a sacred trust. You see how potent this here full moon in Aquarius has been, and it definitely that concludes it all right there. For you to connect to your soul tribe, but this is a different feeling of what soul tribe mean to you. Because you may have had people that have been 13320. Huh. Divine guidance surrounds you now for proper judgment. Listen, that's all I got to say with that. And it's 4:04 on the clock. Come through with it. Come through with it. Look at this shit here. The other card says 313. Fully being and fully divine. Bloodline 13, Pathfinder, Sapphire, Cosmos. Remain whole by having and strengthening your bond with the infinite creator. Lean towards your heart being as light as a feather. Where your mind goes, your frequency evolves. Your experience is reminding you of who and all that you are. And to settle is to stop learning. And again, with the cosmic energy. So you're attracting a lot of your cosmic family right now. And it's got a lot to do with the embodiment of each and every one of you being centered when it comes to your chakras. This is a family, this is a tribe. You don't gotta explain to them for them to understand you. Because each and every one of you is, from a higher perspective, more than okay with being misunderstood. You've gone through a journey of being misunderstood. To connect to those, you don't have to explain yourself to understand you, because that understanding is for you only. It is for you only. That I am energy, yes. You're attracting exactly who you are. Because the universe is going to give you what you can handle. And what you can handle is what you perceive yourself to be. This is one. Yeah. And let me give you some more here. Give me a second. I got my hands on the road. Hold on. As far as the cosmic moon, the moon tone that is cosmic is 13. Here it goes. Wild card, unforeseen forces, unexpected change, open system, touch of destiny, interdimensional shift. 13, 13 is the ray of universal movement, the foundation of self within the foundation of essence self, combined with the rhythm of the Trinity. Shit, I'm gonna say that again. 13 is the ray of universal movement, the foundation of self within the foundation of essence self, in capital letters, essence self, combined with the rhythm of the Trinity. The cosmic tone of 13 touches you with the hand of unforeseen forces and radical change. It will catalyze into movement whatever resists change or is unexamined or stationary. It will catalyze into movement whatever resists change or is unexamined or stationary. You are being touched by fate. Move through identifications of self into open consciousness. Olin, Olin, the Mayan goddess of movement, ask you to surrender to the perfection of the larger pattern of your essence self. From the perspective of surrender and trust, what movement is being called for? From the perspective of surrender and trust, what movement is being called for? Okay? Pay attention to synchronicities and seeming coincidences or seeming signs and synchronicities. I'm going to just keep it at that. Pay attention to synchronicities, which seem for some as a coincidence, but you already know how that goes, that jump into your awareness. 13 provides the possibility of a radical frequency shift, offering you limitless new openings. Become a skywalker. It's like the Silver Surfer who basically wanted to let people know, like, you can live a wonderful life on this planet as it was intended to be. Why go through all of this nonsense? Become a skywalker. Be open and flexible, allowing change reference points to become dynamic allies. Open to the workings of destiny offered by universal movement. All of that. And it's 409, 13. And Aries is also connected to 13 degrees. What message do you have here? Bloodline 13. That's how we gonna look at this here. What we doing? The tarot spread. Okay. We got the pale horse at the bottom of the deck. The rider of death. That's Pluto, Hades. What hour are we in? Where are we at? What is going on right now? What's not going on is the real question. Ooh, we in Mercury hour. This tends to happen every single time. Mercury don't be playing over this way, huh? I see you out here. I see you out here. Wow. All right. Here goes the tarot spread. And I'm actually going to use the Light Series deck for this. Let me use the Light Series. Look at that. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And under that is be willing to express your love. You better be ready. You better be ready. Let go of those past disappointments. That's old news. Let's see. Ooh, 411. What's the 411, hon? I got it going on. You know, I got it going on. Yeah. What is the message? Got a little puppy dog outside barking. 140, 44. Okay. 140, 144 again. A soul from the past is resurrecting. Yes, that would be a very strong spiritual connection. Wow. Certainly be. The Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. That's what you got at the bottom. The Temperance card. Okay. A balance between the sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine. Let's see what comes out here. What's the current situation for the collective? 13. Someone is definitely going to message some of you here. Someone is going to message you here. An ally, a lover. But it's definitely some good news you're about to receive. Again, make sure you're checking your spam email. Make sure whoever it is that you have blocked, you truly want them blocked. And it's not you and your ego tripping. Just saying. I'm going to let the cards come through here. Wow. Either within the last 3 weeks, the last 3 to 10 weeks, or the next 3 to 10 weeks, you could definitely be, that was wild. You could definitely be receiving a message here. Some new developments are coming in regards to an application. This could also involve a scholarship, new beginnings. Let's see, what is this here? What is going on here for the collective? Okay. We have here the Four of Swords, expansion from the healing when it came to certain partnerships. And she also has the rune that speaks of fertility. So this could speak of creation. Someone is coming in to help you. I feel like this is something that the universe aligned for you. And preparation meets opportunity because this is Jupiter in Libra. Let's see what else here. Whoa, that was a lot. Six of Swords. And it came out sideways as a challenging position. So free your mind from, past thoughts, because the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords is giving me that Ten of Swords vibration where the worst is over. Allow this newness to come in. A lot of you may have experienced some brutal tests. I get it. But it's time to release yourself from that. You heard that honk. I'm not sure if you did. Yeah, the Magician. This is a moment for manifestation. So this is a time where you really want to be on a path of no resistance more than ever. Because this is giving me the vibe where whatever this is that's coming in, your mind, you have taught yourself so much that your mind has expanded. And now that expansion is matching up with the frequency outside of you. So this is why you may have a lot of invitations, 45, 54 on the timer. You may be receiving a lot of invitations at this time to move forward, to get you out of that slumber that you've been in. Let me see. Realigning to your soul mission, 4554. Yeah, this again with the birds guiding you as well. There's something about the number of birds, um, the time that they come through, and angel numbers, or if you're into gematria and channeling for yourself, there are messages that are pulling through for you. But you're definitely about to receive a message that's going to get you into the next step. Like you've been healing and you probably secluded yourself. I mean, the Hermit was definitely the outcome yesterday. And this tarot spread is basically showing like you're not going to be in that hermit phase for long. It might just be a couple hours or something, you know. But for others of you, this could be a hermit phase that you were in for a minimum of 3 weeks, maximum 10 weeks. This could be the final week. And there's a message coming in that's going to help you to get to the next step. Five of Cups, releasing sorrow, pains, and regrets. Mars and Scorpio. See what else comes here. Yeah, in order for this message to come in, because the Five of Cups is coming up under the Page of Pentacles, so some of you are still holding on to past sorrow, pains, and regrets that you really have to let go of in order to move forward here. Okay, fully move forward. You're moving forward, but there's another. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the difference here. One is in this yoga pose. The other one, she's basically like a carnival or something. Carnival. Carnival. It's giving me the vibes that some of you have to get out more too. With Venus and Leo, yeah. Hear the tunes now. Hey, 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 hey. I'm telling you, some of y'all need to just have a party by yourself. Put on some soca, put on some reggae tunes, and wind up your waist. Whatever makes you move, baby. Whatever makes you move, but you gotta get some movement in here. The Moon card and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so the Moon card is okay. This could be an emotional offer for sure with this Page of Wands, and whoever this is that's coming in to get you out of this slumber and sleep you've been on is definitely an ally, someone you can work with, even build a family with. What was that? 420. Some of y'all need to go get you some. because like something over here just popped and it's 420. But don't overindulge. Ooh, that was 10 of cups and the 6 of wands. Well, excuse me, 2 of cups. And that's the 6 of wands here. Speaking of victory and success, Venus and Cancer celebrating self. Well, y'all, you can't even see that shit. But this over here flew. I'm over it. It flew like this. This could be an offer that allows you to fully finish this process of this rebirth, especially if it has anything connected to the sorrow, pains, and regrets. I wind up my way, so you'll see it soon. Shit, follow me on IG, you see. Anywho, Knight of Cups. Okay. This could be the gift from the transformation, or this could be a legit Scorpio that comes in with an offer. Now, this is coming up under the 6 of Swords. Mercury in Aquarius. Ooh. Hey, Sacred. The White Horse. Okay. Because we saw the jackal and the puppy was laughing, I feel like this is one of your ancestors is bringing this in for you. They tired of you being in this energy. They're like, get your ass up now. Right now. Go put on something nice. Go do what you gotta do. Get your ass up. Okay? Because I'm gonna send somebody in that you cannot say no to. So much so you might end up starting a business, something that has to do with the commitment. Like you can sit there and sulk all you want, but I'm gonna drag your ass into this situation so you can get your ass up. Okay, get up, get up. Go throw your wand, something. Go twirl. I don't know what you do. Do it. For others of you, this is a Scorpio, Pisces, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All I know is that this offer, whoever this is that's coming in, they are handsome, beautiful. Venus is in Leo, so just put it that way. The Venus energy, this beauty now. If the way you feel about yourself is the feedback you're about to get outside. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention to how people look at you and how many people decide they want to give you compliments. And smile. Bring more of that into you. Yeah, bring more of that in. Yeah, I like this. Some of you need to take a real nice, hot, spiritual bath. Doesn't have to be hot, however you want. But take a nice bath and release this. Release this shit. 518. 518. Divine timing is at play. That's Saturn and Taurus. How much more lessons do you need to connect to your emotional securities? You can see how fucking amazing you are. I said what I said. Let me look at this. 518. That's also 5th house is Leo, 18 moon energy, but that'll also be 9. So there's a lot of fire coming in here. You do got that Page of Wands up there, so that's definitely a message of great news. You better be prepare yourself for this. Even if that means you inviting yourself to a new stage in your life. Get your ass together. Get it the fuck together. 518, what is it? The God of creation, deity. Portal through God. You're going through a portal of the deities. There's no more burdens. Queen Isis. You shitting me? Okay. That's she obviously got a message for you. So I'm gonna let her talk to you. Since y'all want to stay here and shit. Okay. Let's do it this way then. Let me let her talk to you. How about this? How about this? Leo is just, see, keep it up. Isis, you came over here with this energy. What you got to say to these people still sitting here, sorrow, pains, and regrets, and sulking and shit? Or if you're not even in that sulking energy, you're probably not putting yourself out there. What do you got to say? What do you want to tell them here? Came out kind of quick, my love. Yeah, you got power over the 7 scorpions. Just like I was saying, you're going to know which direction to go. But this is also the 7 of Cups, Venus and Scorpio. Now, Venus and Scorpio is very mysterious. It's an orgasm that happens only through connection of the eyes. That's what this energy is about. That's what I'm getting from what she's telling you right now. When I mean you're not going to be able to resist this. Why? Because it's something you've been calling in. Or even if you are in a current relationship, partnership at this time, it's evolving to a much higher level in all spectrums of commitment. The power to conjure lower vibrational forces. So there's a gift of alchemy that you have, that whenever these low frequencies arrive, you're able to sift through that and get to where exactly it is that you're supposed to be. Shout out to the Venus and Scorpios. We in here. We got to get it together. We got to get it together, y'all. Okay? Look at this. What's this? The Temple of the Black Obsidian. You see that green energy? Your heart is protected. Some of your heart is protected. Others of you got a wall around that. You got a wall around it. 15717. 15717 came through again. Let me see. The Queen of Heaven. Blessings from the Divine Empress of the skies. Remember that material harvest with the halo? This halo energy coming up. So that's another thing too. Whoever this is that's coming in, that's why you won't be able to resist it, because they're a deity. Some of you are on a level of deities. You've done so much to your spiritual journey that what else you think you're gonna connect to? Unless you decide that you want to sit here and connect to a Page of Wands or whatever, but because Page of Pentacles speaks of Uranus and Saturn. I feel like this is a connection that's long overdue. And a lot that's happening in your life around you is shifting so that way it can connect you back to this memory of a particular energy. It doesn't have to be a person, it's an energy. So this could be you doing your visualization and meditations about what it is that you want. And the way the stars are aligned right now with all these squares and T-squares, where there's going to be certain things that have to shift regardless if you're prepared for it or not. But again, this is a moment where preparation meets opportunity. However, if you're not prepared, the opportunity is still presenting itself. So you can sit there and not be prepared when the opportunity presents itself, and you're sitting here waiting another 717 years and messing with karmics that entire time. Just saying. Divine sisterhood. This is the embodiment of the Queen, the Empress, the High Priestess, the Goddess, of the deity, Mama Universe. wealth, abundance, Hathor looking right at you, sending you exactly what you asked for. See that solar disc again, sending you exactly what you asked for. That card that popped out in Whispers of Love said spiritual connection. There's a relationship on its way to you that has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. It goes way beyond this lifetime. This could be going back to ancient Kemet, minimum. That's why that message came through earlier. Somebody from the past, a soul from the past, is resurrecting into your life because this ain't your first time here. That's why you went through all of these challenges you experienced through each and every single generation that your soul has been a part of. Welcome to the Great Line. So yeah, Venus and Leo is going to bring you in this energy. Smoky. It's like the most comfortable sauna you'll ever be in. That's that type of love you about to be in. You got the key in life at the bottom of the deck. Yep. Okay. Leave. Abundance. Come on with it. Come on with it. You have to break this down. First, you got to break down the wheat to make bread. You're about to receive that wealth and abundance in all areas of life. You better open them hands up and receive. And stop playing with her. She said, stop playing with me. That's what she said. Look at that. A notification from TikTok. I love her so much. Yes, listen. That was one of the first mantras that pulled through, too. I love you, babe. This person says that a lot. Go. You better go. You better go get fancy, honey. You better go and surrender. Surrender to the way. 432. Surrender. 433 now. Surrender to the way the divine wanna dress you up. I'm telling you, some of you about to get in this mode where you getting yourself together. You about to get yourself together like you've never gotten yourself together before. Because that ain't just you. It's the goddesses of beauty, sweet water, love, compassion, unconditional love. Okay. What else? What else? And honestly, this death card will be coming up under the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So enough. Enough been enough. Enough been enough. Let's keep going. Page of Wands with the moon. It's a high priestess coming out here. So I'm telling you, this ain't no plaything now. This is somebody who's tapped in. We just talked about the spiritual connection. Somebody who connects with runes as well. Look at all these runes here. Let me show you something. You got, let me see. You have man being human being, invisible forces at work with Lagos, and you have Bento, which came out often. Is it here in this pile? Yep, this one is here. It's also on the High Priestess. It's like unlocking your spiritual gifts. Also, part of those gifts is unconditional love in your life. And then you have joy, love and joy, light and joy with Wunjo. The moon right now, this full moon, I'm telling you, something about this full moon Aquarius feel a little, I ain't gonna front, it feel a little low-key creepy because it's shifting so much shit that you really ain't got no control over. Because divine is like, what are we doing here? What are you waiting for? Your patience has paid off. Beauty forever. Listen. Let me see. Let me. I'll be nosy. What are you revealing here? I'm over it. Look at this. The star of this show is coming in. Venus and Leo. This could also be someone who is a public figure. Some of you don't even realize you're connected to somebody of that caliber. Listen, you're gonna be who you're supposed to be with, depending on the energy that you carry within yourself. You are a star. You're connected to the cosmos. Oh. Listen, she said, take your ass within and get rid of all of this toxicity you got going on with this Five of Cups or whatever you're still holding on to. Because why? Look at that. Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio right there. You got the power to conjure up that energy. And you also have the power to alchemize that to something greater. Or you want to stay at a low vibration. You decide what you want to do. You better not sit here and do this shit, though. You better take this cup. Five of Cups, Four of Cups. And then if you don't take it, they gonna make you take it. Yo. You can sit here and resist this wish fulfillment that you asking for whatever time you think you need to do whatever. What if you only have to do what you usually do? You only have today. Plan for today. Whatever you thought you was gonna do next week, do that shit today. When it comes to you enjoying yourself, do that shit today. Because they're gonna force your ass to do it anyway. What's the Tower? Look at this. Scorpio energy. Six of Cups. It speaks of a soulmate. What's the Tower? Two cards. The Tower is stop working on this anxiety, work on you. Whatever anxiety you've been holding on to. What did Cosmic Tone 13 say? What did it say over here? Why is it on Galactic? I want to read it how it had it over here. Hold on. It says, did it. It will catalyze into movement whatever resists change or is unexamined or stationary. You're being touched by fate. That's what Cosmic Tone, Moon Tone 13 was saying. Some of you, like we got earlier, finances and career, stop worrying about that. Because your worry about it is actually causing the issue. Your finances, when it comes to money, the resource of money, it's a frequency. The way you perceive money is the way you're perceiving yourself. So get out of your head, honey. The worst is over. Let me see what's under that. There goes the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, which is your very first card. All the smoke is being cleared. All the smoke is literally being cleared. Just smell the smoke. $440. Let me see what 440 talking about. Hold on. That's 44 again. I feel like all the demons are being blazed out. Might. Basically speaking of strength. Let's see here. 40. The Antichrist. Okay. Yeah, humans are gods. They just don't know that. Not y'all. We got a Leah. That could also be why I smell smoke. Lulu. Gold Nugget. Mothership. Ultra MAGA. This could be someone who's ultra slim or magician. Depending on how you want to. Tiamat. Shit. Okay. All the deceptions of the truth of the connection to Gaia that we have. Okay, that's okay. Fire is definitely moving through here. All right, let me see what's coming out next. That's right. If you feel, I mean, you do what you're supposed to do, but don't make it something where it's like all of you. You know what I mean? Working smart. You got the Seven of Cups coming out. Some of you are really tired of all of these endless options or no options at all when it comes to commitment. However, you're rising up. Look at the smoke here too. It's definitely sand, but it's giving me the vibes of smoke too. You're rising up from the underworld. You no longer have to be there. Some of you are literally getting kicked out of the underworld because you've been there too damn long. The underworld is like, we need you to get up to the heavens for a little bit because doing the most right now. 212. It was just 212. And I have one more card with the Seven of Cups. Where's the core values directing you? We got the Eight of Pentacles coming out here, which was the clarification messages for the High Priestess. Again, going through the cycles here. Cycles of work, cycles of analyzing habits and releasing unhealthy habits. There's a cycle of a dream that you constantly have. There's a particular dream that comes in when you're entering a certain cycle. This may happen often, or this may happen, year to year. But something came back around, a vision came back around that you haven't seen in a while. And they're asking you, and they're telling you that this is what is connected to a fated event that's happening or changing, so you can fully cleanse out the heart space here, because she has a green candle. And then goes Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which also came out. It's now 444. Find out for yourself how good the Lord is. Happy are those who find safety with her. Connect to the healthy spirit you're connected to. And get out of this self-sabotaging thoughts you got going on here. Nine of Swords and Eight of Swords at the top of the deck. Why is that? Hold on. Yeah, some of you have been analyzing this for too long now. You have multiple keys to open different passages or different doorways to do this differently. You saw the Tower. 8, 9 of Swords with the 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Look at this shit. You got these two coming out here. King of Cups and the King of Wands. Some of you still have this connection to Leo, Scorpio energy that's still lingering within your mind. And this could be what's causing confusion. But with these two kings here, you have I feel like for some of you, if you had to choose between a water sign and a fire sign, trust your intuition, obviously. I'm not here to tell you what to do. But something about this water sign having an overstanding of moon cycles. So basically, to head towards the one that has an overstanding of moon cycles, make sure there is a spiritual connection because it can be either one. Especially as we got the Seven of Cups, these are part of the options that you have here. Now, the King of Wands, and they're both upright, so they're coming across as very strong prospects, very strong one. But you could be indecisive because you're still focused on something else that's not in connection to where you're going. And this could be subconsciously, and this is what also prevents you from getting out there. We got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You'll know who comes with the truth, especially if you've been sitting here doing all this analyzing. You better know where your victory is at by now when it comes across to you, because you're calling this in though at the same time. And then you got the Ace of Wands at the top of the deck. So again, the way this is showing up, because what I was about to say, it left. So again, going back to, you have two different options. They're both, people who are humanitarians. They come with a lot of truth, but it just depends on what you're seeking. You know what you've had to heal from, and you'll be able to pay attention to any red flags that may come up based on the way a conversation goes. One of them might say something about understanding them. And if you've been watching my readers long enough, you already know that's going to be a red flag later on down the line. Someone has to really know themselves, for real, for real. One of them, the one that knows themselves, is not going to ask you to understand them because they know themselves. Yeah, look at this. 10 of Cups. And then we got the 3 of Swords. What's under the 3 of Swords? Let me see what this, what the fuck? Okay. So this Leo here may really know plenty, especially with his polar opposite being Aquarius, the knowing. And the way these faded situations are happening, a lot of people are going to be speaking. They're going to speak, but the words that they use, depending on where they're at and where you're at, spirit will come through to clarify who you're supposed to be with. 10 of Cups. And then we got the Leo card. So use your discernment because it can be either or. It can be either or. Let me see. What's the energy of the King of Cups? What's the energy of the King of Cups? Wow. The King of Cups is the Page of Wands then. It's a high priest. I mean, he's highly intuitive, connected to his emotions. What is the energy? Look, at this could be a Pisces. What is the energy of the King of Wands? What is the energy of the King of Wands? What's your energy like? And this one got the Page of Swords. I mean, this is what I'm saying. It's like it can be either or because the King of Wands could have been watching you for the last 2 years. Or there's someone that comes in that incorporates all of this energy: water, fire, air. They're very balanced, extremely balanced. They could be Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Leo, Sun in Leo, Moon in Scorpio. They are extremely gifted, spiritually gifted. They've seen you already. This is an energy where this person's seen you already. And they know everything that you've experienced. I feel like this feels like that soul that resurrects. They watch your entire journey. Because this is the Eight of Pentacles. They watch all of your cycles, even the moments where you were in this self-sabotaging way of doing things. Let me see what's under that. The Two of fucking Cups. They know the level of love that is deeper than your core. It's not going to be a hard choice, because in this Seven of Cups, he's actually pointing his hand towards a cup. Someone really comes back. This is a soul that comes back, that you've always been connected to, that you've been searching in other people. You didn't even realize you were on this hunt for them, Aries energy. Mess around, y'all both share the same birthday. That's for some. You might have the same birthday. Let's see what the final message is. See my face? I'm like, fucking Hierophant. Yo, I'm out of here. Because, yeah. You got the Hierophant and the High Priest here. So this is what your bottom row looking. I'm telling you, this is a reconciliation. And then you got the Eight of Wands, and there goes the fucking King of Wands. With victory and success. They're a magician. They're definitely a magician. Or this could be a fire sign that has a lot of water in them. Someone who is emotionally intelligent. I'm telling you. Sheesh. You got the depth. You see what I'm saying about somebody coming back? Because you're both in this lifetime now as the High Priest and the High Priestess, and you also got the angels and ancestors talking about the High Priestess. Harness your mystic power. Harness your emotions. That's where your power is. Especially those 2, 23, 33, especially those of you who have been told over and over again, oh, you're too sensitive, or you're this, or you're that. Tell them to go fuck off. That's what I said. It's the Hierophant energy. This one's sitting here laughing like this shit funny too. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's really not funny. Because why I'm saying that? Because look how this looks. Look how everybody else looking. This one's sitting here laughing. Please explain. What's so funny? What's so funny? That could also be why your peoples in heavens are shocked. Like, you don't find this funny? No, I don't find this shit not one bit funny. But you'll laugh one day about the whole thing. Shit funny though. Look at this. Look, 1655. And look who showed up here. The Empress and the Nine of Wands. That's what I'm saying. This ain't funny. The foundation of this empress becoming the empress had a lot of wounding in the picture. What's under that? Reconciliation, celebration. What's the Hierophant? The Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck right now. The Nine of Cups. A wish fulfilled. Jupiter in Pisces. Now Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter will re-enter Pisces on October 27th and is close to around the Day of the Dead. You can't make this shit up, not one bit. And it goes back direct on the 23rd of November. 28 degrees of Pisces. Wow, this is a legend. Whoever this is a legend. Some of y'all about to connect to a legend because there's a lot of Pisces energy up in here. You're a legend, they're legends. There's something. Listen, I speak to legendary people, okay? It's 4:56 right now. Legend. That's why you got worth waiting for and keep an open mind right up under that. Stop playing this shit small. Stop playing this small. So many of y'all have these profound connections with beings you would have no idea until you realize that you are that being. You're immaculate. Get off my channel playing this small. I'm going to tell you that right now. I love you, but we not doing this shit. Okay. I'm going to leave y'all with that. I got shit to do. Okay. I love y'all so much. Thank you all for your currency exchange throughout this live. Santron, Goddess D, love you. Love you, love you, love you, love you so much. I really know the vibes. I will see you on the next live. I might come through later on. I don't listen. We just gonna roll with what source say.